favorite songs all the time, and these are the hits from yesterday and today, a combination of original Filipino music and, of course, our usual favorites. It's a mix of yesterday and today's hits. Welcome to your show. This is Wednesday in Love with your friendship Tyralicious. And with me, of course, is my partner, Gio. Good morning.
Good morning, DJ Tyra. And to all our listeners, it's 8 minutes past 10 now. Join us this first Wednesday of December in celebrating life through music here in our version of Wednesday in Love.
Okay, di ba napa-English ng husto itong si Gio sapagkat kung makikita, kung makikita po ninyo ngayon sa ating Facebook Live, hindi lang po kaming dalawa ni Gio ang inyong matutunghayan. Subalit, meron din po tayong special na bisita. So let me do the honor in introducing. Joining us live today is a true global vibe maker. He is an international DJ, radio personality, and Phil-Am culture connector whose mixes shake up Sirius XM's Pitbull's globalization. As in si Pitbull na artist ito, ha?
Yeah.
94.7 The Block, New York, and the Showboy Show heard across 40 plus U.S. cities. So, Gio, could you please continue?
He's rocked stages around the world from the US to Asia to Europe and even spins as one of Pitbull's own tour DJs. Just recently, he lit up a massive arena show with over 16,000 fans alongside Ed Sheeran, Goo Goo Dolls, Shabuzi, and more.
And beyond the turntables, he is also building bridges through real estate. So hindi lang siya basta-basta DJ, no? He's also into real estate. After inheriting his family's land development legacy in the Philippines, kaya po siya nandirito. He launched ADAP, Real Estate Development, helping Filipinos abroad navigate property challenges with clarity and trust. He's a connector of cultures and mover of crowds and a modern Phil-Am ambassador. Please welcome Alaric Fuller, aka DJ Majestic. Good morning.
Good morning. What an introduction. I could just leave right now, like mic drop. I feel really good about that one. Thank you so much. Really nice to be here, and thank you for inviting me, Ms. Tyra. Thank you.
Yes, it's a pleasure because we got to meet him in one of the general membership meetings of the Pampanga Chamber of Commerce. And sabi ko, meron pala tayong DJ na makikilala.
Yeah,
well, what I said was, it's interesting that we got to meet another DJ in our field in the PamCham GMM. Okay, so for listeners who might be hearing you for the first time, could you please let us know who is DJ Majestic in your own words?
Okay, I would say for our listeners, DJ Majestic, think of him as a Phil-Am ambassador. I grew up in Filipino culture, but in the New York City area, and I visited a lot back and forth from the Philippines to the U.S., and like many Phil-Ams, we're really in touch with our Filipino side back home while I'm in the States. So I know all the foods, the sisigs, the calderetas. I know how to do the mano po, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. so I'm experienced in that area, and I grew up as a music head, a hip hop guy, and one of my dreams when I was younger was to get into radio. And so, throughout the years, I started radio in San Diego, and then I moved to New York and finally got my shot at radio there. And it's been that ever since. So I've been in the industry in the US, which I'm still in now remotely, for about 15 years.
Wow.
So, 15 or over 15 years. And that's from mix show to morning show production to morning show host and co-host. And I just loved it ever since. It's a part of who I am. And growing up, how the real estate side connects, our family business was real estate and construction and development. So my parents had a granite marble installation and fabrication business, and we did a lot of the buildings in New York City. I worked as a young guy. My dad, had me drive the boom truck, pick up materials, deliver materials, and I saw all that from the bottom up. And my mother, she grew up in Subic, so my family's from Subic. We're Nepomuceno from Subic. Okay. And she, she started real estate here as well, developed things for the family and handled all that. And now I'm taking that upon me as well. And it's a very interesting journey with a lot of experiences that I've had in the past couple years while doing my DJ thing also.
Okay, so your mom is a Filipino.
Yes.
And your dad is an American?
He's German, yeah.
German.
But they met in New York, and I grew up in Jersey City, New York City area.
Okay, so how is it having parents from far away places and with different cultures at that?
It's super interesting because the cultures are really, really different. But, growing up in the house, that's why a lot of people are surprised, oh, you don't speak Tagalog? But, my mother never spoke to my father in Tagalog, so we were just speaking English the whole time. But it's nice. And I think a lot of the times when I hear about people that are two different types of ethnicities and things like that, I never felt like like I didn't know where I belonged or anything like that. There was always a lot of love in the house, thankful to my parents and my family. So I just thought it was interesting, and I think it made me able to adapt to different cultures and just be open-minded. And I think that's one of the things I take away most from growing up like that. And actually being lucky enough to live in Berlin also. I lived there for 2 years during the beginning of my college years, and then now being in the Philippines more as well. So it just, I think what I can say, it just keeps me open-minded and, inviting to all cultures.
Okay.
Do you have few Tagalog words that you know?
Yeah. Besides the food, you mean?
Yes.
Well, I know Lola Nenas now. I don't know if that's Tagalog, but I brought some of that. I know the foods. I know the basics like mainit, malamig. Kape is coffee, so that one's easy, right? And then CR, that's important. I already got to ask where the CR is. So I did that earlier outside.
Since
in the
you're
waiting
here
area.
in the former culinary capital of the Philippines,
Yes.
you should try sisig, the OG sisig.
That's what I need to try. And one thing I remember hearing from almost everybody ever since I was young was that Pampanga is the head of foods in the Philippines.
Yes,
Like
yes.
this is where, all the great recipes are from and things like that. And I'm going to add that adobo, Kapampangan style is my favorite kind.
Oh, wow.
With just the white type of adobo, like the vinegar.
White one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
see,
I do like some of the Pampangan dishes that I've tried.
Have you ever tried eating frog?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
That's yummy.
Really?
We have stuffed frog here in Pampanga.
Okay.
Exclusively from Pampanga, actually. Well, it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I have also tasted the frog itself without the stuff. It's
Okay.
just a simple frog.
Really?
Because I've been used to having our grandmother harvest frogs just nearby.
Wow.
And it tastes good,
They
actually.
say it tastes like chicken. Is it true?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
I like chicken, so
Okay.
I'll try it. I'll try it with you guys one day.
How about crickets?
Crickets, I haven't tried that one either. Don't they dip it in chocolate or something?
No.
Okay.
Just plain.
Plain crickets? I don't know if I try that one. I'll try the frog legs first. Or the frog first
Well,
before crickets.
The crickets really would taste good,
Really?
and combine it with
Beer.
and drink something like that.
That's pulutan, right?
Pulutan, yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes,
I've
yes.
never heard about that.
It has to be fried, ano ba yan? Adobo style.
Adobo style, or you could dip it in the sauce like
Okay.
vinegar.
Okay. Oh, vinegar. Okay,
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
It has to be crispy, so as for you to really appreciate it.
Oh, we gotta
yeah,
go-
it really tastes good.
What time is your show done? We gotta go eating after this. I feel like I have a lot of stuff to try here in Pampanga.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, there is this one place here that we usually go to when you want to eat
Yeah.
Pampangan food. It's Everybody's Cafe.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And
That's the
they're-
name of it? Everybody-
Yes,
okay.
Everybody's Cafe, and they have this murkon that they call it. Really, it also tastes good. And then pindang damulag. It's tocino. Have you tasted tocino?
I do like
Pampanga's
tocino, yeah.
best.
Pampanga's Best is a great brand. Everything I've tried from them is really good. And I believe I tried their tocino as well.
Yes.
So yeah.
There are a lot of great food here in
Yeah.
Pampanga. Okay, so you have mentioned a while back that your mom is a Filipino, a Filipina at that. What culture were you able to adapt or maybe imbibe and really live up to that has been part of your system as well?
It's definitely the Filipino and Filipino American culture. Like I was lucky enough, like I said, to live in Berlin for a few years, and my dad was very strong in teaching me values and a lot of the German values as well. But I really grew up with the Filipino side because, as you might know, like a lot of the Filipino families. My mom is like one of 8 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I've had
Big family.
so many aunts, so many uncles, and with that, I have like first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin. So everybody's your cousin. Like just staying in the Philippines, I feel like I found like 10 new cousins like every month. But yeah, so I really grew up with that side, and that's why I do know the food and things like that. And I really appreciate the Filipino culture of respecting your elders, being very polite, knowing how to act with manners. And that's something that always resonated with me growing up. And then through my radio career, I was able to connect with a lot of Philam, media people, radio people, and just people in that kind of network, because we always have a way of finding each other when we're back home in the U.S. Like you have so many Filipino communities in the most random places, but you can imagine New York and L.A. have such big communities, and then that's kind of how I kind of swerved or pivoted into the real estate, because with my mom doing it here and me learning about the needs for Philams in real estate in the U.S., meaning a lot of them are second generation and kind of away from their properties here, and a lot of them don't know what's going on with it. Me being able to fix my own for the past couple of years, I saw a lot of the hardships, and now I'm helping people back home with the same kind of headache.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a lot of questions still, and we'll be pausing for commercial break, and we'll be right back as we get to know more about DJ Majestic. So don't you ever switch that dial. Do stick around only here in RW 95.1 FM.
It's the V-Day.
Increase your market share and revenues with Bitstop Network Services, where we help you lower your cost of acquiring new clients. With BNS, you can deploy tried and tested strategies that leverage the power of the internet that is proven to work for businesses like yours. Call BNS at 6375-522-5089 for a free online conference to find out more about how our innovative web solutions can help you succeed.
Your Countryside Radio is now online. Visit our website at www.rw951.fm and click RW Online Streaming on the upper right corner. RW Online Streaming is powered by Bitstop Networking Services Incorporated.
Looking for a car that fits your lifestyle and stands out on the road? Head over to Kia Pampanga, your trusted dealer for quality and performance. Check out the all-new Kia Sonet and Kia Sorento Hybrid, with all-in down payment offers made even better with expert service and a smooth buying experience. Drop by Kia Pampanga today, located along Jose Abad Santos Avenue, City of San Fernando, Pampanga, or call 0918-854-2310 and experience movement that inspires.
RW 95.1 FM is celebrating 30 years of music, news, and service.
At ito'y hindi magiging posible without you.
Dakal pong salamat ka ng advertisers, supporters, at sponsors sa walang sawang suporta.
At syempre sa inyo, mga loyal at giliw nating listeners na naging bahagi ng ating kwento mula noon hanggang ngayon.
3 dekada.
Isang puso.
Isang himig.
Para sa inyo, karehiyon.
Para kaya kayo kabalin.
Kami po, ingay kayo RW 95.1 FM family.
It's love, love, love on Wednesday.
Still listening to your countryside radio, RW95.1 FM. Still with Tyralicious and Gio. At nanonosebleed na po kami dito, lalo na si Gio. Namumutla na po si Gio. Kung makikita po ninyo sa inyo sa FB Live. Sir Perry, eto, na-challenge ng husto. Okay, so meron po tayong special na bisita ngayong araw na to. Siya po ang international DJ, radio talent, film culture connector, real estate developer. Imagine mo yon, rolled into one. We have DJ Majestic in the house.
Yeah.
Originally, he's from family niya. Sa makakakatune in lang po, his family from the mother's side come from Subic.
Yeah.
Yan. So, ano po talaga siya? Pilipino siya.
Yes.
And by heart, you're Filipino.
Yes, definitely.
Mukha lang pong Kanu talaga, pero Pilipina po ang nanay. So, ayun. So, German po ang kanyang tatay. Alright, so, eto na. We would like to know, you are in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
You're a DJ, and yet you're a real estate developer. These are totally different kind of fields.
Right.
So,
Totally different.
how do you handle these? And what made you really enter real estate? It's because of your family.
Yeah. So my family upbringing, like I mentioned briefly, is real estate and development in New York City. So that's something I grew up with, ever since I was a kid. And being able to work in the family business, I learned a lot, and you kind of just develop a kind of sense for it. And my mother, when she came back to the Philippines from the U.S., she worked on some real estate things and properties here too in Zambales. And now that I went to the Philippines about 3 years ago, but still back and forth in the States, I'm starting that journey. And my main goal and target is helping Philams back in the U.S. to navigate their property and land here. Because when I first came here, I had no idea what I was doing. And especially as someone that didn't speak Tagalog.
Yes.
I was in the BIR offices. I actually had a squatter on our property that built a little house. So I had to, get them out. Things like that I learned over the years, and that just through people knowing what I do back home, they're like, oh my gosh, can you help me? My grandma has property in such and such, or my sister has property in Batangas, and we don't know what to do. We don't know if there's a squatter there, those type of things. A lot of the times they don't even know if their taxes are up to date. So, having gone through that, that's who I'm assisting back home and connecting that side of the Philippines and the U.S. through the company.
You earn and generate a lot of money through real estate business. Do you mind telling us how much do you earn in real estate?
I won't disclose how much I earn, but just through personal holdings and properties that we manage right now, we're in the tens of millions of pesos plus. I don't want to say too much, but we've been working at this for the last couple of years, and as I said, I've had good partners that I found along the way. Good lawyers are important, all those kinds of things. And, we really see that underserved community of Philams back home that really need help with what's going on out here, because it's tough. It takes so long to get paperwork done. A lot of the times, if you're away from your land and your property, you don't know what to do. So we help guide them in that.
Okay, so let's get into the details. How does your company help overseas Filipinos gain clarity and trustworthy support from ADAP? Is it ADAP or ADAP?
It's ADAP, but ADAP as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's
ADAP Real Estate Development.
Yes. So just kind of walking through what the process would be, I would, through our Facebook page or through our website, and through personal relationships and network of Philams that I know back home, I'd find people or clients that would need that kind of assistance or don't really know what's going on with their property. So before I try to charge something or anything like that, we do a consultation. So either be a Zoom meeting or a phone call, and I'll just ask a specific set of questions to see how much they know about their property and what they have going on with it. Based on that, and based after that conversation, my team and I can either, employ our network of people, if it's, say, in Batangas or somewhere far away, and check things like zonal value, check the name on the title, check the family's status with the taxes, and then we come back with that information. We go back and forth, and then when we get things kind of settled and either the taxes are paid up and they decide they want to develop the property or sell it, we can connect them with developers or buyers also. So it's from top to bottom helping them.
All right. So you entertain clients not only in Subic but across the Philippines or across the globe?
Across the Philippines, and we haven't got any clients from outside the U.S. or inquiries outside the U.S. yet. So we're mainly tapping to my network that I know that I've had years of working with and things like that, because the big thing I think in the Philippines too, and then maybe anywhere, is just the trust factor, especially if you're far away from your property, land, and belongings. So I try to mediate that with people I know and just showing our process every step of the way. I don't ask for anything until we have to mobilize. I just really want to find out what's going on. And then based on that, we can assist. Or if they decide not to do anything and let it ride, that's on them as well. But so mainly in Subic, locally, we've had inquiries from Manila, but in the States mainly so far.
All right.
For people that have family here also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many Filipinos abroad struggle with land and property issues back home. What common challenges do they face?
It's a lot of it is just mystery. It's just a big question mark. It's a lot of the times they're like, my grandma has property in such and such, and they can't. Sometimes the grandparents or even the parents unfortunately wouldn't be around anymore, so they'll just have like, I think I have a document. It's really like tedious steps to finding out what's going on. So I think the main thing would just be lack of information. Lack of information from step one to finding out what's happening with their properties to seeing what the next steps are. Because imagine you're someone in the U.S., someone that's in their 20s and 30s. Family has property back home, but you're like, all I have is this document. Okay, now we find out you owe taxes. Oh, how do I pay that? There's no system that they really know here, and we know that system. And since I'm from there and I'm a Philam, I feel like I can connect it better with them.
All right. So what's your vision for connecting U.S. networks and Philippine opportunities?
I feel like it starts with me from music, things like this, radio, and what I do in the U.S. and here. And then it goes into the real estate as well. But I feel like there's such a disconnect with just the Philam culture as well. So that's why I do want to be known as a Philam culture connector, whether it's with the music, with investing and properties. There's a good spirit between the Philams and the Filipinos that there just needs to be a bridge between that. So I think hopefully as the company develops and my persona here develops in the Philippines, I can just expose or show Philams back home a lot more of the culture and the way things work here in the Philippines and vice versa.
Okay, so we need to pause for commercial break, and there's still a lot more to talk to. At magbabalik po tayo, kaya wag po kayo maglilipat ng inyong stasyon. Dito lang po kayo tumutok sa inyong favorite radio station. We are the 4-time best provincial FM station in the country from the KBP Golden Dove Awards, RW 95.1 FM.
So and stay in love on RW 95.1 FM.
Philippine Standard Time is 10:33.
Ang oras ay hatid sa inyo ng RightMed. Dahil gusto ng RightMed, gumaling kayo.
Looking to boost your business?
It pays to advertise with RW 95.1 FM,
The multi-awarded Best Provincial FM Station, proudly recognized by the KBP Golden Dove Awards.
with years of experience, a powerful on-air presence, and an ever-growing digital community.
RW connects your brand to thousands of loyal listeners every day.
From engaging radio broadcasts to dynamic social media campaigns,
RW 95.1 FM is your perfect partner in business growth and exposure.
Ready to take your business to the next level?
Call RW 95.1 FM now.
0919-065-0061 or email rw951fm@yahoo.com. RW 95.1 FM.
Your partner in business success.
Nukarin ka pa, Kenny ka.
Customer number 6. Pabili nga ng gamot para sa sakit ng ulo.
Okay po.
At saka gamot para sa sipon.
Ma'am, mas magastos pag pa isa-isang gamot. Basta may 2 symptoms, pwedeng flu na yan. Mag-BioFlu agad!
Talaga?
Kayang labanan ng BioFlu ang lahat ng flu symptoms sa halagang 8.50 pesos SRP lang. Di na kailangan ng madaming gamot.
Sige, pabili nga ng BioFlu.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine maleate paracetamol is the generic name of BioFlu. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
2 or more symptoms? Baka flu na yan. I-BioFlu na.
Hi, sweeties. This is Alex. Let me take care of your afternoon music cravings. Chillax with me on Afternoon Ratchada Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. No ka rin ka pa. Kanina ka.
Puso sa Puso. Wednesday in Love.
Still tuned in to our W95.1 FM with Tyralicious Geo and our very special guest, DJ Majestic with a K. It's 10:39 at tuloy pa rin ang ating pagkilala kay DJ Majestic. Gio has been really preparing a lot for this.
Yes, actually. I've prepared for this last week pa.
So do you have enough English for today?
It's in full capacity. That's why I'm now speechless.
Oh, really? And it's running out. Okay. So next question, please.
By the way, this is the only contribution I have. Shout out to all our live viewers in our Facebook page. Hello to Luisa, Lori John Zambrano. Hello as well to Jovi Mendoza and to my parents, Alexander, and to Lady Catherine Enseñado. Good morning daw, sabi ni DJ, ni Tyron Reyes. May question of the day po kayo. Pa-request naman po, Christmas song ni Jo Marie Chan. Or kay Gary V. Later po, ipa-play po namin yan.
Sige, maya-maya po, ngayon medyo kwentuhan muna po tayo with DJ Majestic. Ayan. Si Alexander Texay Enseñado, mukhang father mo ba?
Yes, my parent. Father and mother, nandiyan sila.
And Your Highness, Lady Enseñado, Catherine Lady. Yes. Diba? Maya payabak po kayo. Okay, just in case you have any question you'd like to address to our guest, just feel free to comment on our Facebook Live. Tayo po yung napapakinggan live ngayon sa FB ng RW 95.1 FM. And also, we are live on your respective radio. You may listen to us via online streaming. Just visit www.rw951.fm. So, sa mga kakatunin lang ngayon, maybe you'll be asking, sino ba itong DJ Majestic na ito? Okay, just brief lang. He's an international DJ, radio talent, film culture connector, and real estate developer. Okay, so with such a very busy career, you run from one place to the other place. And we say places, we refer to countries. Okay. And how do you balance music, travel, and business?
A lot of the times I really do feel scattered. But lately I have had a good system because I still work remotely for my New York station. So I do radio in New York. I have a weekly show on Saturdays where I host and DJ, and then I do Sirius XM, if you know the artist Pitbull. So I'm actually one of his tour DJs before, so we've done a lot of shows together, and I'm still on his radio station as well. So it's a lot of just finding the time and then now just figuring out the system. So, when I'm in the States, I'm thinking about things here, but I'm lucky to have good help, so we have good help between my aunts, cousins, family, and some help we have there in Subic that can check on things when it needs to be checked. And Filipinos are very kind and very open to helping. So and I want to apologize before we continue any further to any listeners and anyone on the Facebook that is having nosebleed right now. I realize I'm speaking a lot of English, so I know nosebleed is the thing when that happens. So sorry to anybody out there.
Don't worry, guys. Konting oras na lang matatapos na tayo. It's amazing that you've worked with Pitbull because we're always playing the music of Pitbull, especially Fireball featuring John Ryan.
Oh, that's a big song. That. Yeah, shout out to Pitbull, the entire team. Globalization is our channel on Sirius XM, if anyone's familiar with that satellite radio in North America. But he's really one of the artists that I've worked with through radio and through tours for the past maybe 10 years already. And he's such a kind artist. Like, you meet different artists being in radio in the States, in New York and in LA, but Pitbull's always one that knows what's going on with your personal life, through other people, and he'll send like messages out to you every now and then. When you DJ his show, like in Vegas, and I did Madison Square Garden with him, he'll shout out the DJ as well. So he's one of those really down to earth, humble, cool artists, really.
And you will be also hosting an event with Tyla later.
Yeah, so
in BGC, right?
Yeah, the artist who sings the water track.
Would you like to invite us?
You guys we're gonna eat frog legs and crickets, and then we're gonna head down to BGC after this. So she's performing in BGC. Yeah. So I'm one of the after party DJs. So one of the official after party DJs.
Yeah, cool.
So that'll be a good event tonight.
Yeah, say hello to Tyla for us.
I will. I'm gonna let her know. She has to eat in Pampanga one day as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You bring her here.
I'm gonna tell her.
Meron siyang bagong kanta si Tyla.
Yes, it's Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel.
Yeah, that's the new song. Yeah, that's the big song.
Famous in TikTok, right?
Trending now on
right.
TikTok.
That's the big one right now.
Okay. Hopefully, Gio will give you a sample later of the TikTok version of.
Okay.
I can do that.
The English
but not
dancing
but
TikTok.
not live.
True.
Okay.
Any projects in music or real estate that you are excited about this year?
Yeah, so right now we're actually working with a couple of corporate partners to connect some land with leasing. We've been in the talks with companies like Jollibee and companies like that. But and I don't want to jinx anything, but we do have a company like that we're talking to at the moment. So hopefully within 2026 we'll get one of our properties along the highway in Zambales leased out to them. And then in music, it's continuing with what I do. I'm actually picking up more gigs and events here in Asia, and then I'm not going back to the US for the next couple of months, but I have my radio show every Saturday night in New York City, and we broadcast that live through Odyssey, which is the former CBS radio in the States. So I have that show, again, the show with Pitbull, the radio show on his network, and Shaboy show as well. Big shout to Shaboy. We're
Shaboy.
Yeah, we're actually a Latin X English kind of station that's headquartered in LA, and we broadcast to over 45 cities in the US. So shout out to Shaboy, Vanessa, and Eddie, and Kimberly, the team over there.
Okay, to everyone listening to us and who are interested in getting, let's say, your services,
Sure.
Where they could get in touch with you.
So the best place would be Instagram. I'm always on my Instagram. You can follow me at Majestic Sound. That's MAJESTIK Sound. SOUND, and then I respond to DMs, follow back, all that, and through that I can send you my real estate portfolio and what we do with Adapt Real Estate, and then also my upcoming gigs.
All right. In fairness, he's very responsive to email.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. All right. So, do you have any message that you wanted to leave for Filipinos around the world listening at this very moment?
Right. I just want to thank you all for the opportunity to come on here and actually speak about what I do. As I said, since I've come to the Philippines and been back and forth from the U.S. and the Philippines, I really just want to be able to connect the cultures out here. And right now, that's with music, what I do radio-wise, and with the real estate journey. And we're actually, thankfully, able to help people back home already. And, we're really gaining some good traction there. So, if I can do anything to help anyone that needs those kinds of services or those kinds of products and things like that, I'd love to connect and help where I can. And just, thankful for the Filipino people, the culture. It's something I grew up in and something I appreciate even more being out here now. So
okay, someone said DJ Majestic with 3 exclamation points. Rosanna, hello and good morning.
Hi, hey.
They might just be asking, is DJ Majestic single or non-available as of the moment?
He's single and working, so he's just I'm single, but focused on my work and my crafts.
Yes. Safe answer.
Yeah, safe
I
answer.
agree. A career first.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You too?
Yeah.
Like that? Single still as of this moment?
Yeah, of course.
You could say that?
Yeah, I should.
I should. Yeah, single table over here then.
All right, so we'll give you the chance to do shout-outs to your family or to whoever that you'd like to say hello to.
Oh, yeah. So I just want to shout out everybody that I continue to work with across to the U.S. and here, the radio stations I'm a part of, Sirius XM 94.7. Shout out to Shaboy Show. Shout out to Beatport, Beat Source, and anybody I'm affiliated with, and anybody that's going to contact me and figure out how we can do an event together or figure out how to help with some real estate. Thank you to all the listeners, and again, anybody that I caused a nosebleed to. Sorry about that.
All right. Thank you so much. Gio, baka meron ka pang huli? Okay na?
Okay na ako.
I asked him if he has further questions, but he said he's already okay. He's fine.
He's already wiping his nose. He's like, let's get this guy off this microphone.
Wait. Before we let go of DJ Majestic, as far as I know, the one beside me, CJ, would like to ask a question, right?
He would like to ask you something.
Would you like to ask some questions?
CJ, let's do it.
Ayaw na magtanong. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us. But of course, DJ Gio and I will be staying, but of course we are letting go DJ Majestic as he has a lot of things to do for today. We would like to thank you for dropping by and really making time to be with us live here in the studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ayan po at ating napakinggan si DJ Majestic. Ang real name po niya ay Alaric Fuller. Again, if you'd like to get in touch with him and get his services. Again, what's the contact?
It's at Majestic Sound on socials. So MAJESTIKSOUND.
All right, as simple as that. We'll be pausing for commercial break, but we will let go of DJ Majestic. Kami dalawa ni Gio will be right back. Philippine Standard Time is 10:49.
Brought to you by Immune Pro. Unahin